Venezuela's opposition leader is getting support from Senator Rick Scott ahead of the country's pivotal presidential election, and Local 10's Hatzavella reports.
Venezuelan exiles deeply concerned, they say, about whether their presidential candidate, the opposition candidate, will get a free and fair election. Also concerned, they say, about what Maduro is doing right now in Guyana. On the phone from Venezuela,
Este no es el final.
the newly minted opposition leader telling the crowd here she'll fight on. In late October, Maria Corina Machado was declared the winner of the presidential primary in Venezuela. Following her victory, Maduro's government announced they were launching a criminal investigation into the primary and members of its organizing commission. In fact, 2 days ago, the Venezuelan government arrested a member of the opposition who works for Machado, charging him with treason. Adding more arrests are coming. All of this happening as Venezuela's leader, Nicolás Maduro, on Tuesday ordered the creation of a new state called Guyana Esequibo, signaling a regional conflict and a possible takeover of neighboring oil-rich lands that belong to Guyana.
Totalitarian regimes always come up with some kind of aggression or some kind of plan when they're facing a lot of domestic opposition.
The U.S. government had eased sanctions on Venezuela after promises fair elections would be held. That hasn't happened yet, and Machado remains ineligible to run in next year's presidential election despite her primary win. One-on-one, Senator Scott tells us the Biden administration needs to impose tougher sanctions.
We ought to make sure that there's no ability to do any business with anybody around Maduro or anybody around him.
In a taped message, Machado vowing to defeat Maduro in what could be historic elections in Venezuela. Maduro has promised to hold elections next year, sometime in the summer, but as of now, no exact dates have been set. Reporting from Sweetwater, I'm Hatzavella, Local 10 News.
Right now, here's a look at the closing numbers on Wall Street. The Dow ending the day in the green, up 130 points, closing at 36,247.
Well, Local 10 was the first to show you the video of an armed and dangerous suspect.
Police say he was caught on camera shooting someone for trying to stop him from stealing. We'll give you a closer look at that suspect, all new at 6.
And the TSA says more people are trying to fly with their firearms. It's not illegal, and we will show you the right way to do it.
Hi, everybody. I'm Christy Kruger. I'm in Plantation right now. Our Big Bus Toy Express has one more stop. I'll show you how you can get involved and make the holidays even brighter for some South Florida kids when we come back.
But first, Florida deputies have to be called in to do a little weeding when Local 10 News comes right back.
Ho, 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 South Florida. The Local 10 Secret Santa giveaway is back. Local 10 is spreading that holiday cheer through the month of December, and we're starting the day after Thanksgiving. All you have to do is scan the QR code seen right here. Download the Local 10 News app, and then find the Secret Santa page on the app and register. We'll give away a Secret Santa gift every day through the month of December. The Local 10 Secret Santa giveaway, weekday mornings on the one and only Local 10. The Local 10 News app is the gift that keeps on giving.
A suspect pulled from the swamp near Tampa. Deputies say Sean Landers was wanted for several offenses. When they went to arrest him at a homeless camp yesterday, they say he jumped into a pond. After 3 hours of searching, Marine deputies found Landers hiding in the weeds. Landers was arrested and charged with grand theft and resisting arrest.
Live look right now, Pembroke Park Tower Cam on this Friday. Looking pretty good out there for the most part. A lot of people basiling today, having a great time in Miami. Yes, this is the weekend.
Yes, and you can lose the sweater today, right, Betty?
You can. You may want a little wrap or something because we've got that breeze, and sometimes that breeze makes it feel as though it's kind of cool, but frankly, temperatures are getting back to normal and then some. Today we topped out at 80 degrees, or near 80, I should say, in Miami, but Key West did come in at 80. Bottom line, temperatures, they're back to where they should be for this time of the year. We're currently now in the mid-70s. Once the sun goes down, the plan is for temperatures to hold in the 70s as we keep east to east-southeast winds going tonight. So that ocean influence keeps our temperatures mild through the overnight hours. That ocean influence, that easterly wind flow, also sends 1 or 2 sprinkles toward our shoreline. So we're not going to rule out a spotty sprinkle or a very light shower in a few places for tonight as clouds continue to linger over the area. Forecasting a low temperature of 72 for Miami. Normal low for this time of the year, by the way, is mid-60s. So we're running above on both, on at least the night part of things, and then above average tomorrow afternoon and the day after. Here's the setup. High pressure anchored just offshore of the southeast. We're caught in the flow around that. So with the east-southeast winds for the weekend, that's going to keep our temperatures a touch above normal. We're forecasting highs to reach the low and mid-80s. Once we push a cold front through, though, we cool off come Monday and Tuesday. So make sure you've got the Local 10 weather app to keep track of the changes in these temperatures in your neighborhood. Calvin?
Okay, Betty, thanks a lot. The Local 10 Big Bus Toy Express is rolling across South Florida for the 10th straight holiday season.
And we are collecting new unwrapped toys for Tots, and we want to make this Christmas bigger than ever. Our chief elf, Christy Kruger, is live at Tropical Financial Credit Union in Plantation picking up more toys. Hey, Christy.
Reporting for duty.
More and more and more toys. Look at this. Santa's even getting some work in. We have beautiful music playing in the background. Everybody is feeling quite festive out here. Lots and lots of toys. We think we're well over 11,000 toys on the day so far, with one more stop to go at the Walk in Coral Springs. But as much as we like toys, I've been telling you all day long, we also like money, because then we can go out and buy more toys for the kids here in South Florida. And joining me from Tropical Financial right now is Rick Shaw, and I know that you have a check that you want to tell us about.
I do. On behalf of Tropical Financial Credit Union, its employees and members, we're pleased to collect toys and to present this check for $1,000 and a 10th anniversary.
10th anniversary it is.
Yes, and thank you.
Well, thank you for all you do. Let's hear it for $1,000, crowd. Everybody, whoa, nicely done. That brings us actually to $32,000 we've collected today. Thanks so much, Rick. So again, we are loading up our van. This is our second moving van that has been loaded to the gills here today. So we are got one more stop to go, and we're going to have it completely filled. We'll have a tally for you at our next stop. I'll talk to you then.
You are doing a fabulous job, our chief elf. Thank you so much for all you do. We'll see you a little bit later. And for a list of our big bus stops, scan this QR code with your phone or visit local10.com.